see here, we actually have the bigger for the paleta display, you know, because we have a bigger space right here. So this is the setup for our Riverside Plaza, guys. Again, we usually sampling too when we are not that busy. We actually start sampling outside. We start creating the traffic too. All right, now let's roll to spring rolling so we all can get lunch, you know. This is my new one. Yeah, if you guys want to order, let me know. So this one, every single product we sell, every single T-shirt, we're gonna donate $5 for the children organization of Kids Hungry, UN Children Hospital. So if you guys want to order, let me know. I'm gonna launch it Monday though. Yeah, so and then we're gonna sell it also all over spring all this, because this one gonna be the brand that we're gonna launch to make the movement to Albuquerque. So we build up the city. So like let's say you move to Houston, we build up Houston. You guys get involved. It's our new one. Check it out, guys. Hi, how are you doing here? Hey guys. Again, right now we got here, guys, and as you guys can see, this one already got slammed. It's our new brand, so we just gotta start hustling right now. Let's do it, guys. So this guy, dude, you're recording. Oh. Hi, bro. So this guy's actually our business partners too. So he's actually coming in, guys. How are you guys doing?
Hello, welcome.
Hey, welcome. Hey. Yeah. So this guy actually is one of our co-founders. So me, him, and one more guy. Actually, three of us, the one who started Paleta Bar. So you know, you guys talking. Remember, I was telling you guys about working hard and everything. This is probably the only person that can outwork, work harder than me. He can outwork me like every single time. Yeah. The only one. Really.
Everybody has their own strengths. You know, Dipo has his strengths. I have mine.
Yeah,
we
so
complement each other.
Yeah, so that's how we actually build up the brand, because he's the one who pretty much like set up the foundation, you know, for the construction. You know, he come up with the recipe and everything, because you know all the traditional recipe of Paleta Bar actually come from his family recipe, and I come up with the concept, and that's how we partner up, and we have about 4 or 5 more locations coming probably in about 2 months. Don't mention it. This is for real, bro. This is for real.
Soccer. We meant to play soccer. Yeah, we played amateur soccer together. Not pro. I wasn't that good.
We play for fun, yeah. But yeah, no, the reason I said don't mention it, because this guy always tell people we made up in
Grinder.
I was like, we don't roll that way, man. But yeah, and then you know
it's
right
just a nice
now,
icebreaker, you know, get people uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then I was actually about sharing to him about this, build up the city actually just like yesterday, 2 days ago, and then he actually see like the vision as well. So we're like, okay, we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to launch it, and every single business, like how we started, I always promised them that we're gonna do all the business together. Like this, I just took over Potato Corner Houston. They're all coming together. So that's how we both promise each other. Like every single business, we wanna build it up together, because like I was telling you about the people, product, you know, and then the concept, the process. So like this, when we found actually each other, like Oel and Juan, the other guy, so that's how we actually keep moving up, because I found the business partners that can help us out to set up for life. I always tell them, like, sometimes we're like, dude, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Well, I always remind each other, like, dude, we got 3 of us. We started from nothing. We're gonna keep going up, you know? So I'm actually about handing them one of the t-shirts, so you guys can see this guy gonna build the city too.
Why did you give me a medium?
Is medium or large?
That's large.
You gotta take it off.
Not everybody knows what I'm wearing. I wear large. If anyone wants to give me a Christmas present, nice shirt. There you go, bro. Ready? Okay, man. I gotta get prepped for a couple events. Nice to meet y'all. Dipo, take care, bud.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Show me the t-shirt, bro.
Like it, bro, with the fours.
You look shiny, bro. Show me the thing.
So Dipo, what would you say is, you were talking earlier about all the failures that you went through and whatnot. What would you say, like, the hardest one that hurt you to the soul that you got past? What's the biggest one that you could think of right now that really hit you in the head but you came back from it?
So, I love actually listen what Gary Vee was saying is about micro failures. It just like open up my mind too, because so many people think failures is like they're just like bad thing. For me, like I was saying again, it's about story of redemption that inspire others.
Yeah.
So one, actually I failed so many times. So remember I was telling you guys about the pretzel store, right? So I was managing that in about 3 years. So I helped one of my closest friend, one of my mentor actually, to own the place.
Yeah.
I set it up, train him, and then I went visit my family. I came back, he kicked me out. So I pretty much left like unemployed for like 4 or 5 months. I couldn't find a job because remember my situation that time I didn't have paperwork.
Yeah.
So that's actually, it's not about losing the money, but there was like the most heartbroken thing for me at the moment, because you look up to someone that you think is caring so much about you, and next thing you know, I was being unemployed about that,
Yeah.
But that's also the moment that shaping me the most, because through that time, of course, I'm a human. That time I was 20 years old. So I was 20, 21, something like that, So it was just heartbroken because it's the first time I feel like I'm being betrayed, I'm being screwed, So many bad things coming out in my head, like I gotta pay school, I gotta pay for everything, I don't have money now, But there's the time that shaped me the most, because it just reminded me, can you still do what is right? Stay in faith, let God works. And then I was unemployed for like 4 months. So I pretty much like burning all my savings, and then a month later actually have to pay school too.
Okay.
So that's the moment that shaped me the most. God opened the way. Someone actually just helped me paying the full ride for school.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got the job at the same time, and that's it. Those all 4 months I just keep seeking God. Actually, I don't lose my joy. I keep telling myself, never let bitterness take root in my life every single morning, because you hate that person so much, and you're always like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna let it control me anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the first failure for me that shaped me the most in business life.
Yeah.
And second, of course, after that I got the opportunity to open another potato corner in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
And Seattle is one of the most expensive place to build up. The labor cost so high and everything. We already invest the money. I invested my first amount of money to own the business,
Yeah.
and it just went sideways. I never even seen the store being built up. I lost the money.
How much money did you lose?
That time I lost about 20,000.
20,000.
And that's not only about myself, because I also went in with my best friend. That's our savings. Both of our savings, we put it in there, and it went sideways. And I feel bad to him too. Even until this moment, I told him, by the time I set it up, I'm gonna give him the money back,
Yeah.
because I literally like asked him to invest, and then he went sideways, and we just lost the money without having the store built up. Yeah, and then again, other than that, the third one, like I was mentioning earlier about the jerky guy. So that's actually the breakthrough right before the paleta bar.
Yeah.
So I was investing again. Remember, product is amazing, the process, the concept, I created it, and the last thing is the people.
Yeah.
So you guys met my business partners earlier, so we just couldn't understand each other more in that partnership. I thought I was being clear, I thought he was being cleared, but again, partnership went sideways sometimes.
Yeah.
And it just shaped me the most too, because it just reminded me that sometimes you cannot force your vision, because some people don't see it.
Yeah.
Some people want to do the shortcut without enjoying the process,
Yeah.
without learning from the process. Because there's one thing that you guys have to understand about business. You cannot force the process.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do, enjoy the process.
Exactly.
It's gonna take some time. You know, it's not gonna hit home run suddenly sometimes. You know, the Potato Corner in Cottonwood Mall, it took me 3 years to build it up.
Oh, wow.
Now, we just cash out all the time.
Yeah.
Coronado Mall, you know, like right now, Houston, like I told you guys, I just took over. Right now, the sales already going up, but still, it's not in the best way. But it's gonna take sometimes.
Yeah.
So, in the business world, you guys gotta remember, no one ever gonna be bigger than the company.
Yeah.
Right? Not even yourself. Even though, like I'm the founder, my business partner is the one that you guys just met, Hoyle. We are the company. We created it, but we cannot be selfish and think I'm bigger than the company. I cannot. Let's say the company making $3,000 and I take $5,000.
Yeah.
Who's gonna pay for the rest?
Yeah.
It means the company just gonna file bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So just be real for it. You know, you cannot be denial. Everybody always say my food is good. Oh yeah, your mom told you so, your family told you so. If people don't tell you so, it's one thing to have a good product, but it's another thing to have a good company.
Yeah.
So it's related about that, and it just shaped me the most through those 3 failures that I look back, and I'm thankful for that. And
Yeah.
you know, my business partners, my co-workers, my employees, my manager asking me like, how can you afford it? How can you stop thinking about it?
Yeah.
This is the easy way. I told people, that's my school money.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have to pay for knowledge. You have to pay for experience. You know, I literally barely finished college. I didn't even finish my college. You know, I got my green card. I went straight up to business, and that's my school money. I told people that's the money that you pay for your bachelor degree, for your master degree. That's the money that I spent all of them. So far I probably lost in business about 80,000-90,000. Yeah.
Do you think you're able to expand to so many stores because you've forgiven the situations and the people that did you wrong? Because you're able to trust so many people still, all with being betrayed and turned down and let down. Is that why you think you are so successful with branching out? Because you forgive all that?
I mean, of course, you know, like forgive and forget is always 2 things that I always tell myself every single day too, you know.
Yeah.
But again, the way I look at it, was I mad at the moment? Of course I'm mad. You know, I'm a human too. But looking back, even until right now, I'm grateful and thankful again because it shapes me.
Yeah.
I always focus on positive side. I always look up every single experience, every single circumstances. I always ask myself, what can I learn from it? You know, so of course, forgive, forget, you have to learn from that. I'm still learning every single day. I'm still learning how to be more wise. And yeah, I mean, I just always tell myself, without the Seattle location that I lost, I never gonna take ownership at Potato Corner, Cottonwood, and Coronado Mall.
Yeah.
Without the failing in Jerky Guy, there's never gonna be Paleta Bar breakthrough.
Yeah.
Without me being kicked out from that pretzel store, I never gonna work with Potato Corner.
Yeah.
So everything is always related. It's easy to say when, like right now, I already can see it, you know.
Yeah.
But when you actually face that failure, you're always gonna feel like it's the end of the road. It's always gonna feel like, oh, that's it, I'm done. So you just gotta tell yourself, it's not done until your life is done.